Yo, so I'm trying to get the UPS guy to not be a total lazy piece of crap that they are. They do like the minimal, minuscule amount of work they can possibly do. If you ask them to do just a hair more, like, hey dude, can you call me? They'll make up stuff like, oh, well, not all our drivers have phones. Every single person watching this has a phone, like, arm's length from them. My glasses are probably going to arrive today, my try-on pairs, and I get to try them on, and I'm going to do all that, hopefully, but I have very little faith, because UPS has, they just hate delivering here. Basically, I have a gated apartment, and every time that I get anything from UPS or FedEx, they basically go up to the gate, see that they can't get in, and then turn around. There's another side to the building that I can't see, so I'm going to try to leave that note, but man, I just have so little faith. Maybe I'll have glasses, maybe I won't. I'm going to write like 2 more of those and put them at either end and one in the front door, just so I know that if he doesn't call me, then I know that he just especially doesn't want to do any extra work. Cool. Alright, this is cool. This is good news. Indie Game the Movie Special Edition. This is one of my favorite movies. It's about indie game developers. It's so good. They just released a special edition, so now you can get, I think it's like 100 hours. Not 100 hours. Probably like 100 minutes of extra footage for this movie. I think they followed up with the guys in the movie. It's really cool. If you haven't seen it, it's about these 3 different groups of indie game developers that are developing. One of the games is Super Meat Boy, the other game is Fez, and then the last guy developed Braid. And these are indie games you can download on Xbox Live. So they're like 1 or 2 people that created it, and how it can be really life-changing if the game is a hit and, you know, they get a bunch of money from people buying it. It's really, really fascinating. But now apparently I can download this movie. God, anytime I hear a large vehicle, I think it's the UPS guy. Oh my God. I am so freaking excited. There's so much stuff here. Oh my God, this is so awesome. And the commentary. Oh my God, the commentary. What? Oh, I'm such a freaking nerd for this kind of stuff. I love special features. Yeah, it was like $5 to get the special features. I watched it like crazy on Netflix. And then now I'm like, okay, I want to give something back. I want to at least give them something. I didn't want to buy the DVD box set, even though I want to support them. But I'm like, dude, I would never get around to popping that in. You know, I would, but I don't know. I just don't like DVDs anymore. Do you guys feel the same way? Oh my God, I don't even know where to begin. There's so much cool stuff here. By the way, new shirt. Thanks, Melissa. Today, I'm just doing a little bit of sewing on these guys. These guys are basically done.
I was used to being in Phillips, where decisions like this would take meeting after meeting with a lot of PowerPoint presentations and going back for more study.
There's still a couple things that I worry about because, you know, it's what I do. But as a designer, regardless of what happens beyond this, I've already succeeded.
Look what I got. Got the glasses. So one of the neighbors actually called my cell phone and said, I saw your note. The UPS person is here and they don't look like they're gonna call you. And so I ran down, like sprinted down, and she was writing a little note on there. She wrote, where's the note? I threw it away. She wrote, sorry, I don't use my personal phone. So it's like, oh my God. So there's no way for me to get it. And she's like, why don't you hook your cell phone up to the buzzer? I'm like, it doesn't hook up to the buzzer. So I don't know, she was really nice. What I'm gonna do, I have 1 pair of contacts. So I'm gonna put on the contacts and I'm gonna put on the glasses, and I'm gonna do 5 separate segments of this vlog wearing 5 different pairs of glasses. So you guys can tell me which ones you like. You can vote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And of course I'll decide too, but yeah, so I thought that would be cool. So here we go. Whoa, cool. Number 1.
I flew in Friday night, got there Saturday morning, and we drove up and surprised them. No matter what.
I'm just sending out Etsy stuff, so just doing the pillow fighters has been really fun. and it's kind of a new little creative outlet for me. My sister was actually messing with them yesterday and doing stop motion. She's just learning how to do stop motion. So when she left all the pillow fighters that she was playing with all lined up, and I was like, whoa, it's starting to come together. They look really cool together. Just have this similar feel that I was going for, and they all have the same similar feel, but they all still give that vibe of the original character that it's trying to be. But it's not until I do a whole bunch in all these different varieties and design them in all these different styles, and then I put them all together and I'm like, whoa, there's like a whole line forming before my eyes, which is really, really cool. Number 2. All right, what's next? Batman. Batman. Can somebody tell me what kind of a world we live in where a man dressed up as a bat? I guess the only thing that's tough is when you're trying on glasses, they have very shiny lenses. I'm taking big envelopes and cutting them down into small envelopes and taping them up, and they look like that. But, you know, it's Etsy, and I'm allowed to be indie, and it's cool. They'll think it's cooler when it comes from this kind of thing, because it's all like homemade. As always, I have nothing to eat, so I think I'm going to drop off the pillows, and then I'm gonna go foraging. Frame 3. I'm gonna drop off some orders. Find something to eat, man. But healthy something to eat. Hey, look, I found Wile E. Coyote's finance company. Number 4. Healthy lunch, extremely unhealthy drink. I have a sugar vice. Sugar and salt vice.
It's a little bit
In the end, Fez takes off his Fez hat and there's a gun under there.
Is there a guy doing a push-up on that painting in the background?
Looks like.
There's like this one team, Team Meat, that did Super Meat Boy. There's this other guy in charge of this other game, Fez, and they're just kind of ripping on him pretty hard. But I don't know if they really don't like him or if they're just joking around, but it's pretty entertaining. So recently I've been thinking about doing other kinds of videos, maybe doing some DIY projects, stuff that anyone can do, you know, different difficulty levels. It doesn't have to be crafting, but it could be crafting, it could be sewing, it could be just making something fun with just, you know, stuff that you find around the house, or super cheap projects that anybody can kind of do. I often get told a lot by younger Throwboy fans that they started sewing because of Throwboy, or they got inspired to try sewing or doing something crafty because of seeing me do it. So that definitely wasn't intentional. It's just kind of just like a byproduct of being the guy that does everything. And I was like, yeah, but you know, maybe I should kind of tap into that a little bit and show other things that you can make, and maybe it can inspire other people to make things. And in particular, boys, you know, kind of get thrown off in terms of sewing being acceptable. And for me, it's just a natural thing. I've done it since I was so little that I don't think of it that way. But there's definitely people that don't have that didn't have a seamstress grandmother growing up, and you know, it wasn't just raised doing it. So if I can be that help to some boys and girls, that would be awesome. And I don't want to do it like this is a man crafting show and I'm going to show you how to make a gun rack, because I don't even have a gun, let alone multiple guns that would necessitate a gun rack. You'll probably see something like that coming from me probably in, I don't know, soon, because I really want to do it. Number 5. Check it out, Spider-Man. Winding down the rest of the day. It's not what real glasses look like. This is when you can tell somebody's wearing cosmetic glasses, because they're just like super duper glossy when people want to wear glasses because they think it looks cool. I've worn glasses since I was about 2014, when I was about maybe like 16 or maybe even 15, I started to wear contacts, and I wore contacts basically exclusively until I was about 23, I think. The one thing that gave me more confidence was I remember watching this documentary about Buddy Holly, and his friend was recounting the story about them growing up, and he was like, yeah, we both wore glasses, and both of us were, especially Buddy, was like, his whole thing was, I wear glasses and here they are, because, you know, he had huge glasses. And I was like, actually, that's a really good way of looking at it. Just totally own it and wear, you know, glasses that are very prominent. And so that's kind of what probably just like kept in my mind. And then I was like, oh yeah, okay, I can make that a thing if I wanted to. All right, y'all, I'm gonna end the vlog here. Let me know which glasses you like. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you day after tomorrow.